It's the most wonderful time of the year. No, it ain't Christmas, man. That was done 3 weeks ago. Now, it's the NFL playoffs, and it's here on TSR. And what a weekend we'll have for you. I got this game. I'll be calling New England Buffalo later on. And tomorrow I'm calling both NFC games, Philadelphia, Tampa Bay, and San Francisco and Dallas. And don't lie to me. You're going to watch it on Nickelodeon. I know you all are going to watch it. You're going to claim no, but guess what? As Maury says, the lie detector determined that was a lie. Anyway, this one right here, we got the Raiders and Bengals. Bengals making their debut here on TSR, marking the 8th different team. Wait, 8th or 9th? Let's see. I'm trying to count correctly. So, yeah, I believe the 8th different team to make their debut here on TSR this year. I'm still crawling down the rabbit hole to see if I am counting it correctly. The Browns, the Chargers, the Cowboys, Bears, Vikings, Cardinals, 49ers. So, yep, I'm right. 8th different team to make their debut on TSR this year. But some news that they may not want to hear in Cincinnati. The previous 7 who made their debut game lost. So, however, out of those who lost their debut game, who have gotten a chance at redemption, Chargers redeemed themselves the following game. The Cowboys and the 49ers. So only 3 of them redeemed themselves. Browns didn't get a chance. They didn't play another game. The Vikings didn't get a chance. They didn't play another game. The Cardinals lost to the Rams on M&F, which is why they're in Los Angeles rather than hosting Los Angeles. Cowboys won their game. So, anyway, for the Raiders, no stranger to TSR this year. They are 3-2, which included last week's thrilling win over the Chargers to send them home in NFL Hell in a Cell, and also avenge a loss earlier in the season on TSR when they lost to the Chargers on M&F. So they defeated the Ravens on Monday Night Football in overtime, lost to the Chargers 3 weeks later on M&F, lost on S&F to the Chiefs the second straight year, beat the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, and then, of course, last Sunday night. So 3-2. They're overall 3-4. They were 0-2 last year. So right now, some drought will end today, as the Raiders have not won a playoff game in almost 19 years. In fact, the 19th anniversary of their last playoff win is going to be Wednesday, January 19th, 2003, winning the AFC Championship game over the Tennessee Titans. Bengals, here's how long it's been since they last won a playoff. The last time they won a playoff game, the cult phenomenon of Tecmo Super Bowl hadn't even been released. There was Tecmo Bowl, the prequel to Tecmo Super Bowl, but no Tecmo Super Bowl. That's how long it's been. In fact, I think they were just playing the NES, and I think the Sega Master System, I don't know if the Genesis had came out yet. There was no PlayStation. There was no Xbox. There was no social media. If I wanted to do this, I would have had to put a camcorder on myself and hold like a little blackboard, have like a piece of chalk, and write the score down. That's how long it's been since the Bengals won a playoff. So either the 19-year drought ends or the 31-year drought ends. In fact, here's how long it's been. The last time the Raiders won a playoff game, Derek Carr's older brother, David, was a rookie for the Houston Texans, and he had the unfortunate privilege of having to watch him get beaten like a piñata week in, week out. What was it, 76 sacks he took that year? Oh, brutal. course, here's also how long it's been since the Bengals won. Derek Carr wasn't even born. In fact, David Carr was Derek Carr's age when the last time the Bengals won a playoff game, when the last time the Raiders won a playoff game. Am I losing you yet? Let me know if I'm losing you. But right now, about 2/3 people picking the Bengals over the Raiders. Bengals back in the playoffs for the first time in 6 years. The last time they were in the playoffs almost ended that drought 6 years earlier. They almost ended a quarter century of playoff victory drought. But unfortunately, Jeremy Hill fumbled the ball when they were trying to run the clock. And Big Ben, being, of course, Big Ben, rallied the Steelers. Of course, got a little help. 2 penalties in one play. Vontaze Burfict drilled Antonio Brown. And that got him a 15-yard penalty. And then Pac-Man Jones with another one with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that put the Steelers in field goal range. Boswell kicks the game-winning field goal. Steelers send the Bengals home. They haven't been back to the playoffs since until today. And it's not like the Raiders have been much better. 2016 was their last play, so it's been 5 years since they last played a playoff game. Derek Carr, unfortunately, wasn't there to play it due to an injury sustained in Week 16 that year. And it certainly showed because the Raiders were bounced right off the bat. And probably the most unappetizing QB matchup in NFL history. Connor Cook against Brock Osweiler. Yeah, if you're cringing, I'm cringing too. Let's just be honest. 2016 postseason, with the exception of Green Bay, Dallas, and the Super Bowl, was overall unappetizing. Of course, the last time the Raiders had won a playoff game was the 2002. That was they defeated Titans and then got embarrassed by the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. This is also how long it's been since the Bengals' last playoff win came against the Houston Oilers, not the Texans, the Oilers, who are now known today as the Tennessee Titans. That shows you how long it is. And that was when the NFL was 28 teams. That was when they just introduced the 6-team conference playoff format, so 12-team format. There was only 28 NFL teams, so there was no NFL in Baltimore. There was no NFL in Jacksonville, no NFL in Nashville. There was NFL in LA, but it was not the Chargers, it was the Raiders. There was no NFL in Vegas. There was no NFL in Carolina. I mean, that's how long it's been since the Bengals' last one. I mean, you're really digging deep into the history books. I think I made my point. One of those streaks will come to an end today. And in the later game, the Patriots and Bills, a game I would have called on M&F earlier this year, but I wasn't up for it. I ended up just using Week 13 as a bye week, and commentators are allowed to take bye weeks, so I don't care what you all say. I came pretty close to calling a game every week. I only missed one. So both QBs making their playoff debut. You got Joe Burrow, sophomore quarterback. 2 years ago, won the national championship with the LSU Tigers. And Derek Carr making his first playoff start. Right now, too early to determine what path that these two will take if they win. We've got to wait for the field to narrow out a little more. Let's just say this. If the Chiefs win on Sunday night, they could possibly await one of these two teams if the Patriots win later on tonight. Or if the Bills win later on tonight and the Chiefs win tomorrow night, one of these two teams will head to Nashville to take on the Titans. Now, if the Steelers win tomorrow night, then the winner of this game will either head to Buffalo or host New England. The Bengals' fourth AFC North title. Oh, wait. No. Fourth. 2009. Oh, sorry. Fifth AFC North title since 2005. I forgot 2013. This has the longest active drought without a playoff win in the NFL. I think that not just the NFL. I think that goes for all sports. If we're just talking about win in a game, not a series win like in the other sports, then that would be the longest losing streak, or longest drought, I should say, since a playoff win. Patriots Bills. I think I saw this their second playoff meeting, and the last one was in the AFL. Let me see. NFL results. Yep. 1963 was the last time the Bills and Patriots played in the playoffs. That was when they were the Boston Patriots. Boston Patriots defeated the Bills 26-8 in the AFL divisional matchup, but lost the championship to the San Diego Chargers. Oh. So these two did play earlier in the season. The Bengals defeated the Raiders 32-13. Meanwhile, tomorrow, Bucs looking to become the first team in 17 years to go back-to-back with the Super Bowls. Chiefs had a chance to do it last year, of course. There's a reason why I said the Buccaneers have a chance to do it this year, because they stopped them last year. Eagles have been waiting 19 years for their chance at revenge in the playoffs on the Bucs, and they might have a chance to do it here. You got 49ers Cowboys reigniting a playoff rivalry. And how fitting that that's on Nickelodeon, because the last time those two teams played in the playoffs, that was when Nickelodeon was lit. In fact, I'll probably be using some old Nicktoon music on my stream tomorrow when I call the game. And you got the Steelers Chiefs. Might be Big Ben's final go-around, but yeah, just remember this. They said that January 2006. It's like, this is going to be Jerome Bettis' final go-around. The Bengals are going to beat him. And look what ended up happening. They won the Super Bowl. So, I mean, I'm trying not to hype it too much like the Chiefs are going to blow them out. But keep in mind, that Steeler team was much better, like miles better than this one. So, I mean, we'll wait and see, but this is likely going to be Ben's final go-around in the NFL. It's going to be at least his final go-around in Pittsburgh. We'll wait to see if it's the final go-around in the NFL for him. Then you got Monday night, Cardinals and Rams. Cardinals back in the playoffs for the first time in 6 years. So, like the Bengals, had a long playoff drought. And the Rams, after all the adversity they went through, after having to look at the standings and see the Cardinals ahead of them every week, they finally overtook them and took the NFC West for the third time in 5 years. This should be an interesting matchup. Next weekend, still TBD on who the number one seeds, who and when the number one seeds will play, obviously. Countdown to Wildcard, 5 minutes away. Raiders going all white. Bengals, black jerseys, white pants. It'll be cold and cloudy in Cincinnati today. 32 degrees right now. In the meantime, we'll take a quick look at Buffalo. Pre-game snows, but for the most part, clear, but it is going to be frigid. We're talking single digits here. I'm sure with the wind, it's going to feel below zero, so not quite brutally cold, but I will say bitterly cold. Not like the Winter Classic where it was brutal. And by the way, game streaming on Peacock Premium as well as the NFL app. So, game is on NBC. So if I were to pick who would win this weekend, I'd have all home teams except for the 49ers. I'm picking the Niners over the Cowboys. Some of y'all may think that's a homer pick, but honestly, Dallas in the postseason has been suspect since 1997. It doesn't matter if they're the home team or not. It doesn't matter who they play. They seem suspect. I think with the exception of the Wildcard game 12 years ago against the Eagles, even if they won, they had to sweat it out or fight back. So, like I said, suspect in the playoffs. I think that the Niners can take advantage of that. Not like the Niners really have a spotless record against Dallas. Dallas has had their number in the playoffs, especially in Dallas, I think. There's only 2 meetings in the playoffs all time in Dallas, I believe. It was the 71 season and the 93 season. Just to be clear, January 1994, not the 1993 where they played in Candlestick. Let's see, Cowboys, 49ers, all time in playoffs in Dallas. No, Dallas, not San Francisco. Yep. 1971 NFC Championship game. Cowboys defeat the 49ers 14-3. 71. I think that was I don't know if that was still the Cotton Bowl or the Texas Stadium just opened up. And then 22 years later, Cowboys defeat the 49ers 38-21 in what was the final game on CBS until 1998. So Dallas 2-0 at home against the Niners all time in the playoffs. Overall, Cowboys 5-2. Of course, the 2 the 49ers won, they went on to win the Super Bowl. Well, all but one for the Cowboys, they went on to play for the Super Bowl, winning it in the 71 season and the 92-93 season. Looks like the field, like in the Bengals, except for Rodney and Tony, who are going with the Raiders. 31-year streak ends. Be ready to kick it off on the other side of the break here on your home for the NFL. Just about ready to roll in Cincinnati today. Raiders, Bengals. Both teams looking to end long playoff victory droughts. They've already ended droughts of playoff appearances. Raiders looking to be in the divisional round for the first time in 19 years. Bengals 31. Bengals right now on an 8-game playoff losing streak. Raiders just 2. Winter storm warning remains in effect out in western Maryland until Monday morning. All right, thank you, WBAL. Raiders have had a crazy season. I mean, a crazy season. In fact, 2 of their 3 wins I called on TSR, I had to untack because of something happening. In the Monday night opener, I had to untack a victory because it was ruled that the receiver was short at the 1-yard line and almost came back to blow up in our faces because the Raiders had threw an interception in the end zone, giving the Ravens a chance. But the Ravens turned it right back over to the Raiders, and they won it on a touch. All it did was pretty much delay the inevitable. And then Thanksgiving, I attacked it on for the Raiders after Carlson hit a field goal, but then a penalty wiped it out. I think it was a false start or a holding. I forget what it was. And then another penalty. Somebody jumped offside for the Cowboys. When all was said and done, I finally retacked it. So twice untacked it, only to retack it. 32 degrees. Get a context of how cold it is in Cincinnati. Let's see what it is right now in Viva Las Vegas. Right now in Vegas, it's 60 degrees. So it's, high 62. So right now it's close to 30 degrees warmer in Vegas than it is in Cincinnati. Keep in mind they play indoors, so it probably would be 40 degrees warmer. Hey, Drew Brees. Oh, well, this is a breath of fresh air. We don't have to listen to Chris Collinsworth, so it's going to be Mike Tirico and Drew Brees. I think. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, people are watching the Super Bowl. They're going to have to watch it on NBC, and they're going to have to listen to Chris Collinsworth. Oh, goodness. Definitely got to call the Super Bowl on here to give fans an alternative. Excuse me. Really wish Drew Brees could have gotten a Super Bowl ring to end his career on the right note, but no! The Rams had to commit a pass interference that wasn't. Yeah, the Vikings had to win the Wildcard round 2 years ago, and then Tom Brady had to spoil it for him. A travesty. Maybe he can call the Super Bowl along with Al and Chris. All right, we'll be ready to roll on the other side of the break. This is your home for the NFL. Almost ready to rock and roll in Cincinnati today. Bengals looking to be the first team this year to win their debut game on TSR. The other 7 failed. It'll be the first team since the Colts, November 22nd, 2020, to win a debut game against a team already played on TSR. Beat the Packers in overtime. I looked up on Wikipedia, and of the top 10 regular season games, I think best ratings, I call it 7 out of 10. I should say 8, but Rams-Packers feed I lost because of lagging issues. I thought 7 out of the 10. That is better than last year where I only called 3 of the 10. Joe Burrow first start in the postseason. Both of them making their first start in the postseason. Burrow, though, just in his second season. CJ Uzomah, second playoff appearance in his 7th season. The last one was with the Bengals in 2015. Zach Taylor, first postseason game as an NFL head coach in his 3rd year in Cincinnati. Let's see if he has better luck in the postseason than Marvin Lewis did. Ickey Woods. Do the Ickey Shuffle! There you go. We're all fired up. Zach Taylor on one side. Rich Bisaccia, Raiders interim head coach, but I think he might have ditched the interim label. I think he probably will be the coach of the Raiders next year, 2022. And we're getting set to kick it off as Evan McPherson will kick it off for the Bengals. And waiting for it for the Raiders is Tyron Johnson. And let the 2021-22 NFL gauntlet begin. Kicks away. And Johnson will let it bounce into the end zone. Carr behind center on 1st and 10. And calls to Jacobs up the gut. It's about 4 on the play. Second and 5, Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Now calls to Jacobs. Calls forward to about the 33-yard line, where it will set up 3rd and 2. Third and 2, Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes. Caught right around the 50-yard line. It's Jones. And that's going to move the chains. Zay Jones caught the game winner. Start off the 2021 season on the Monday night game against Baltimore. Carr in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Drops back. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Renfro up to about the Bengal 45-yard line. Remember, that's Renfro with a W, not Renfro with an E, who's playing for the Red Sox. I think he made some big plays in the postseason for the Red Sox, so maybe this Hunter Renfro will make big plays for the Raiders in the NFL playoffs. And I'm not saying they're the same person, but I don't think we've ever seen them in the same room. Oh, they're going to call it the 44, 2nd and 4. Also, Jacobs up the middle. Looks like he might have got a yard, but that's about it. So I got too busy getting creative with the Hunter Renfro speech that I had not changed it down or yards the marker. Oh, well, they actually gave 2, so it'll be 3rd and 2. Carr in the shotgun. And they got to hurry. 5 seconds on the play clock. They got to get something off. They got to snap it. There you go. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. Around the 40-yard line. Breaking a tackle. It's Waller. Up to the Bengal 35. It's going to move the chains. Actually, side fact, the Bengals postseason losing streak that goes on today started against the Raiders when they were in L.A. Game best remembered for Bo Jackson getting injured and having that career-ending hip injury. Carr behind center on 1st and 10. Play action. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. That's Jacobs up to the 30. And close to the marker. I'll call it the 26. And they're calling it the same thing. Second and 1. Carr behind center. Calls to Jacob. No. Looks like they're going to have to be backed up 5 yards. Look at Jerome Boger, our referee today. They're going to get Darren Waller for a false start. Caught 2nd and 5. And the call is to Jacobs. Goes up the middle. 2 on the play. That set up 3rd down. I'll call it 3rd and 3. We just passed 10-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Glad you could join me today here on TSR for this game between the Raiders and Bengals. First of 4 playoff games I'm calling this weekend. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Pressure coming. Rolls to his right. Gets away. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. As diving across, that was Mike Hilton. Knocking it down, and the Bengals hold the Raiders to 3. Raiders offense drove, but stumbled. And now stalled. Was trying for Renfro. So Carlson from 47. The first points of the game. Snap. Kick. Up. And got it! And the Raiders draw first blood here on Super Wildcard Weekend. 9:23 to go in the opening quarter. It's Raiders 3, Bengals nothing. And this is your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, Raiders draw first blood on the field goal by Daniel Carlson. Carlson, not Carson. And the team's clinching their playoff spot on walk-off field goals. Bengals did it week 17 over the Chiefs. Switched the Chiefs to the wildcard weekend for the first time in 4 years. Raiders were in regardless of what had happened in overtime when they had the ball last, but they decided to knock the Chargers out of the playoffs with the walk-off by Daniel Carlson that ended the 2021 season. It kicks away. And it's returnable here up to the 20 to about the 24-yard line, as that is Chris Evans. Get our first look at Joe Burrow. National champion with LSU 2 years ago. First overall pick last year. And he's in the shotgun here on 1st and 10. Drops back. Fires, passes incomplete. Was trying for Chase, his former LSU teammate. He could not hold on to it. 2nd and 10. Burrow this year is 70% completion percentage, best in the NFL. That's pretty good. Not bad for a sophomore quarterback. Anyway, Burrow in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back. Pressure coming, roll to his right, fires, pass is caught by Chase right around the 36. And that's good enough to move the chains. The pressure was coming. He rolled to his right, found his guy. Burrow behind center on 1st and 10. Calls the Mixon. Goes up the middle, gets about 3 on the play. Second and 7, Burrow behind center. And play action. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Chase right around the 44 of the Raiders. That's going to move the chains. Let's take another look at that. 1 foot down and into toe drag. First and 10. Burrow behind center. Looks like the I formation. And the pitch is Mixon left side. Mixon breaking up about the 40-yard line. Joe Mixon selected his first Pro Bowl this season. I don't know if anybody truly cares about the Pro Bowl. Does anybody truly care about the Pro Bowl anymore? Anyway, Burrow drops back, fires, passes, caught. That's Chase. That's a first down right around the 31-yard line. Closing in on 6 minutes to play here in the opening quarter in Cincinnati. Burrow behind center. Looking, swings it out. That's Mixon. Mixon is 25-20, 15-10, down to the 10-yard line. That's good enough to move the chains. It looked like the screen pass. Yep. The screen pass, when executed correctly, can be a big play. Everything just falls into place. You think it'd be, it's first and goal. Burrow drops back, fires, ends up, passes. Incomplete. Higgins could not haul it in. Yep. All right. Raiders red zone defense, touchdown percentage 81%, last in the NFL, highest of any NFL team in the last 30 years. Yeah. Burrow behind center. And a pitch is to Mixon. Mixon right side. Inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. They're going to call it the 7-yard line. Set up third and goal. Under 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires, passes. Caught! Touchdown, Bengals! Or is it? Yes, it is! As that is C.J. Uzomah. And the Bengals answer back. catch. Look. Good job getting the catch. The ball, he's in the end zone. Now, why I say, or did he, was the ball came out afterwards. So you think the refs might look at that. Nope, it doesn't look like they will. That's going to be a good snap, kick, up, and good. Bengals answer back with a touchdown. 4:31 to go in the opening quarter. It's Bengals 7, Raiders 3 here on your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, the Bengals taking the lead after the touchdown pass from Burrow to Azuma. We're about ready to kick it off, but the ball falls off the tee, so McPherson will have to try it again. And McPherson will kick it off. And no return for the Raiders. We'll see how Derek Carr and crew respond. Carr behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. Up around the 38-yard line, it's Jones. Carr in the shotgun on 1st and 10 as we hit the 4-minute mark here in the opening quarter. And drops back. Fires pass. Incomplete. Threw it over the head of Brian Edwards. I don't know if Carr was entirely ready for that. That one just looked like it came out of his hand all wrong. Trey Hendrickson, franchise record 14 sacks. Larry Ogunjobi, 7 sacks. It was showing all the signings the Bengals had on their defense. Carr in the shotgun here. I'll make that Mariota. Watch out. Looks like they're going to get the Raiders for a false start. Now we're at the wonder. They're going to keep Mariota in the game, and they're going to. Nope, Derek Carr comes back in. Colton Miller, the guilty party on the false start. And when you see that guy, Marcus Mariota, in the game, chances are he's keeping the ball. He's going to be doing something. Anyway, 2nd and 15, Carr in the shotgun. Screen pass, that's Renfro. Renfro to the 35, up to about the 40-yard line. Getting penalty yardage back, get a couple more. Carr in the shotgun on 3rd and 8. Drops back. Looking. Person coming. He lost the ball. And the Bengals pick it up. Inside the 20 at the 15-yard line. Number 65. That is Larry Ogunjobi. On the recovery. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see who first forced the sack. Let's see. That was Hendrickson on the sack. And the Bengals in business inside the red zone. They call it the 15-yard line. I think that's what I called it as well. Burrow behind center. And it calls to Mixon right side. Mixon up to about the 10-yard line. Since 2014, Derek Carr has fumbled it 75 times. Lost 36, both most in the NFL. I just got done talking about this to Hendrickson and Ogunjobi. They were just done showing that as part of the free agent signings, and look, they made the big play there for the Bengals. Afterwards, pitches to Mixon left side. Mixon inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Burrow in the shotgun on 3rd and 3. What was that? Everybody except the center moved. One who's going to get flagged is Hakeem Adeniji. Max Crosby selected his first Pro Bowl. 8 sacks, 13 tackles for a loss this season. 3rd and 8, Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Rolling to his right. Looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. Looking in the direction of Tyler Boyd. So the Raider defense answering the bell after the turnover. And holding the Bengals to a field goal. Here comes Evan McPherson for the field goal. Be about a 31-yard try. The rookie out of Florida from the left hash. And snap. Kick. Up. And got it. Bengals take 3 off the turnover. 75 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Now Bengals 10, Raiders 3, and this is your home for the NFL. Back at Cincinnati, Bengals adding 3 more on the McPherson field goal following the turnover. Look at Great American Ballpark, Cincinnati Reds. Kicked away. And, did he, he fielded it in the field of play and he ran out of bounds at the 2. Oh my! Peyton Barber, what are you doing? He should have just let it go out of bounds. They would have had it at the 40-yard line. He fielded it before he went out of bounds. If he had just left it alone, it might have been a touchback. I think what you have to do in that situation, you have to step on the sideline first and then field the ball, and then you get the penalty. The Raiders backed up at their 2-yard line. Carr behind center. And calls to Jacobs. Slips a tackle. Gets up to about maybe the 4-yard line. So gives the Raiders just a little bit more breathing room. And the flag goes down. Looks like the Raiders are going to false start. That's going to knock them back. That pretty much just undoes the 2-yard gain by Jacobs. As Brandon Parker, the guilty party. Yep, he flinched. That's all you need to do to draw a false start. 2nd and 10. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires pass is caught. Getting up to about the 7-yard line. That's Waller. Give him a little bit more room to work with. And we've just hit the end of the first quarter. We played 15 minutes in Cincy. Your score, Bengals 10, Raiders 3 here on your home for the NFL.
Why is there an 888 number calling me? Oh, wait, there's an 888 number calling me. Let me figure, who is this 888? Hello?
Start the second quarter here in Cincinnati. Bengals up 10-3. We've got 3rd and 4 upcoming from the 8. That's Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Pressure coming. Carr in trouble. He goes down. Let's see. Was he in the end zone? No, he was not. He was in. They brought him down just outside the end zone. But they force a 3 and out. And sack goes to Sam Hubbard. Cole set the punt away to Trent Taylor. Taylor gets it at the 42. Takes it up to the 50. Trying to go to the left side. He hesitated a little bit. He'll end up getting it up to about the 46 of the Raiders. So Peyton Barber's bit of buffoonery led to the Raiders getting back to bleeding to the Bengals to get good field position to start the drive. We continue on here in the second quarter on your home for the NFL. Mm-hmm. 14-12 to go in the half. Bengals taking over at the 45 of the Raiders following the punt. As Burrow's in the shotgun. And the call is to Mixon up the middle. Mixon plowed it up to the 40-yard line. From the 40. Mixon, Burrow behind center, Mixon in the backfield. And they give it to Chase. Right side, Chase. Getting the first down a little more up to about the 33-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Jamar Chase, 21 years old, out of LSU, selected the first Pro Bowl this season. Burrow in the shotgun. And play action. Looking. Fires passes caught. That's Mixon. Mixon's going to end up losing 2 on the play. Back to the 35-yard line. Second and oh no, they call it second and 11. Burrow in the shotgun, drops back, fires, passes. Ah, yes! Chase has it inside the 10. Raiders contest it, but it's going to be to no avail. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Let's take another look at it. That was able to haul it in. I think the Raiders were contesting that. He pushed off. What's at the 6-yard line? Burrow drops back. Rolling to his right. Looking. Fires. Passes incomplete. Mixon wanting a flag. He is not going to get one. He's got to be careful. He's getting pretty close to the ref. You got to be careful. You contact the ref, you're gone. The Raiders defense. Nope. I couldn't quite see it. Burrow in the shotgun. Calls to Mixon. Trying to go up the middle. Get about 2 on the play. We'll set up 3rd and goal. Not your average Joes. Right. 3rd and goal. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Pressure coming. And Burrow's going to go down. First guy in there with 77, Quentin Jefferson. So again, the Raiders defense holding when it matters most. And we'll set up a field goal try by McPherson. Jefferson had a hold of him. I guess just waited for reinforcements to come in. And then it was Hankins and I think Crosby there to finish it off. McPherson from 30 yards. He's hit from 31. This time from the right hash. And snap, kick, up, and good. Bengals get 3 more on the field goal by McPherson. 10:20 to go in the half. It's now Bengals 13, Raiders 3 here on your home for the NFL. And the Bengals getting 3 more on the foot of Evan McPherson, making it 13-3 game. So the Raiders, when the Bengals have driven deep, held their ground the last 2 times. The first one off the turnover, they held their ground inside the red zone. And then again, when the Bengals got good field position on the punt. And this is returned by Tyron Johnson. Johnson to 20. 20-30. Look out! Breaking through up to about the 39-yard line. Rolling with the Raiders. First 3 games, 3-0. Average margin of victory, 6 points. Then went 3-7 the next 10 games. Average margin of defeat, 17 points. Last 4 games, they won all 4 of them. Average margin of victory, 3 points. Well, they love to live on the edge. Calls it Jacobs up the middle. Jacobs getting into Bengal territory up around the 47-yard line. Jacobs 6 carries, 27 yards so far today. Carr behind center on 1st and 10. Calls Jacobs right side. Jacobs with an opening. Jacobs, here we go. 30, 20. He could get it to at the 12-yard line. Josh Jacobs finding the open hole and exploiting it. Take another look. And the guard getting out there helping open up the hole a little bit. Carr behind center. And they give it to Jacobs again, right side. Getting a couple more up to about the 10. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Under pressure. Gets away. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. As Foster Moreau could not haul it in. Carr doing a great job extending the play. Moreau just could not haul it in. Raiders with 3rd and 8 upcoming. Raiders coming out 4 wide receivers and a tight end, so an empty backfield in the shotgun. Oh, no, not quite. Richard was back there. He drops, fires, passes off the hands of Deshaun Jackson. So the Bengals defense flipping the script saying, we can hold you out of the end zone too. This will send out Carlson. And if Jackson caught it, he might have been able to go in for a touchdown. So might be revisiting this play later on. Carlson for the right hash, 28-yard field goal try. Snap, kick, up, and got it. Not the prettiest looking kick, but it went through the upright, so you're not going to complain. Raiders answer with a field goal of their own. 7:55 to play in the first half. It's now Bengals 13, Raiders 6 on your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, Raiders trimmed the deficit to 7 after the field goal by Carlson. We'll see how the Bengals answer back. Ball falls off the tee, so you can say a little bit of a wind in Cincinnati. Both Carlson and McPherson have had a ball fall off the tee when set to kick off. And kicks away. More of a shallow kick. And muffed, but it will be picked up by Evans. Evans is at 15, about the 18-yard line, and that's where the Bengals will start. Joe Burrow from Athens, Ohio. 156 miles away from Cincinnati. I think it's a 3-hour drive. As Burrow's pass is complete around the 22-yard line, that is Uzoma again. He even has his own stadium named after him. Athens, Ohio. Burrow behind center on 2nd and 5. Calls to Mixon, right side. Mixon. Past 25, maybe about the 26, I'll call it. Set up 3rd and manageable. All right, I'm going to put the light on in the background. I think this is starting to get dark enough. Maybe tune down the brightness on this a little. 3rd and 1 is what they're ending up calling this. Here we go. Burrow drops back. Looking, 5 passes caught. That's Boyd. Up to around the 32-yard line. It's going to move the chains. Coming up on 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Burrow behind center. And it calls to Mixon. He goes nowhere. First guy in there was Damian Square. It's going to make it 2nd and 11. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Uzoma. Inside Raider territory about the 40-yard line. Just what the Bengals need. A big play to try to play some of the Raiders' momentum. End up going for 29 yards. Burrow in the shotgun, empty backfield. He fires the heave! Incomplete! Chase is going to look for a flag. Or not. It's just great coverage by Hayward. Let's see. I think he might. I don't know. That wasn't called interference right there before the ball got there. I don't know about that one. It'll be 2nd and 10 upcoming. Burrow in the shotgun. And the calls to Evans up the middle. 35 to about the 31-yard line. Third and 1 upcoming. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires. Pass. Incomplete. Was tried for Boyd. And again, the Raiders defense stepping up when they need to. And we'll see what Zach Taylor does here. It looks like they're going to keep the offense out. They're going to go to the well. Bengals 4th and 1 this season, 9 of 10. They're going to stack the line. Pitches to Chase, right side. Chase, first down and more, 25-20. Up to about the 17-yard line, so the gamble pays off. Running out to the 16-yard line. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. That's Mixon. Around the 15. He'll get up to about the 12. So about a 4-yard gain. And they'll have to call one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now Raider is down. Can't quite see the number. Step aside, 2:34 to go in the half. Bengals 13, Raiders 6 on your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, Bengals have 2nd and 5 at the 11. Divine Diablo is the one injured for the Raiders. Right now, no status on the return or not. Burrow behind center on 2nd and 5. Pitch to Mixon, right side. Mixon. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll set up 3rd down. And we're going to go to a commercial break again as we hit the 2-minute warning in Cincinnati. 2 minutes going to half. Still a 7-point game on your home for the NFL. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Bengals driving up 7. Could be an important drive for the Bengals. They get a touchdown here, and they get to start with the ball in the second half. Look out. Get Jimmy Burrow, Joe's father, in attendance today. Third and 4 upcoming. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, rolling to his right. Looking. Fires, passes. Caught! Touchdown, Bengals! Tyler Boyd, or is it? Are they saying Burrow stepped out before he threw it? No, it's going to stand a touchdown! I feel like now we got to look at the replay. And nope, that ball was out of his hand before he stepped out. Good call. And I think the Raiders got caught off guard. They thought he stepped out. Let's take a look. Oh, no, the ball's out of his hands before he stepped out of bounds, so that's a touchdown. Was it close? McPherson for the extra point. And snap, kick, up, and good. Close call for Cincinnati, but it goes their way. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. It's a 14-point game on your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, Bengals up 20-6 with a touchdown pass from Burrow to Tyler Boyd. It wasn't close. Burrow nearly stepped out of bounds before he threw it. He was able to stay in bounds long enough to get the ball off. Find Tyler Boyd in the back of the end zone. And Johnson from the 4-yard line for the Raiders. Taking up the middle, dancing around, only gets it up to about the 20-yard line. Like the Raiders have got to get some points here. Otherwise, they could be in trouble going into the locker room and then potentially start the second half because they're going to have to kick it off to the Bengals. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Fires, passes, incomplete. Edwards could not hold on to it. Guard in the shotgun, drops back, fires, passes, caught, right up around the 37. It's Renfro, 27-yard line. The Raiders got to be careful. They get stopped short of the first down, or even incompletion helps the Bengals because they could have a chance to put more points up on the board before the half. Tread lightly, Raiders. Third and 3. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Edwards. Up to the 40. The 45 to around the 46-yard line. That's going to move the chains. So Edwards with a little bit of redemption after the drop. And oh yeah, and he got out of bounds. So good gain, got out of bounds. I mean, that's win-win right there. If you don't have to use your timeouts, don't. Carr in the shotgun, drops back, fires, passes, incomplete through the hands of Zay Jones. Carr in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Drops back. Pressure coming. Looking, fires out of bounds. So 3rd and 10. Carr in the shotgun on 3rd and 10. Drops back. Looking. Pressure coming now. He has to take off with it. Gets up to the 50. 45, 40. Flag is down. 35 to the 34. Or will it? Oh no, it's going to stand. As it's going to be holding on to defense. So they'll get an additional 5 tacked on, it looks like. So it's at the 29. Carr in the shotgun. They still have all 3 of their timeouts left, so the playbook's open. Drops back. Looking. Swings it out. That's Richard. Richard getting up to about the 25, and I imagine they're going to use a timeout right here. With 31 seconds to go in the opening half. The opening quarter, it's the second. Step aside, Raiders driving down 14 on your home for the NFL. Back at Cincinnati, Raiders down 14, but driving, see if they can try and get some points before the half. You know, a lot of times, all it takes is just that little bit of momentum that you can build before going into the locker room to set the tone. Just ask the 49ers last week. They got a field goal before the half, and it ended up going a long way for them. We'll see if the Raiders can do that. Second and 6, Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, fires passes, incomplete. Looked like Waller was not ready for it, as Carr had to get that one off in a hurry. Let's set up 3rd and 6. And Carr gets snap out, passes incomplete. Looked like it was batted down, as Carr had to hurry, get the snap off, and again, Raiders unable to do anything. So, or no, I guess that play never happened. They just called their second timeout. Carr in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Waller. Waller up to about the 14-yard line. We'll move the chains. And he got out of bounds, so he preserved that timeout. Carr in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Drops back, looking under pressure, incomplete. Right in front of Jalen Richard, because he just had to get that one off with the pressure coming in. Carr in the shotgun, 2nd and 10, drops back, fires, end zone passes, caught! Jones, touchdown Raiders, and they're back in it! Oh my goodness! Great job by Zay Jones. First to make the catch and then hold on to it despite a defender getting his arm right inside. That's Eli Apple trying to pry it away. He couldn't. Carlson for the point after. Snap, kick, up and good. 13 seconds left in the half. Bengals 20, Raiders 13 on your home for the NFL. Raiders able to trim the deficit to 7. Touchdown pass from Carr to Zay Jones. And some much-needed points going into the locker room because the Bengals had all the momentum in their touchdown drive. Possibly if they had stopped them, had a chance to get some more before the half, and then they had to kick it off, so this was important for the Raiders. I'll see if that goes a long way for them or if that was just something to try to slow the Bengals down just momentarily. Carlson is set to kick it off. And I'll go out for a touchback. So I imagine here all the Bengals are going to do is just kneel it and go to the half. And that is exactly what Joe Burrow will do. Halfway home in Cincinnati, your score at the half. Bengals 20, Raiders 13, and this is your home for the NFL. Played 30 minutes in Cincinnati. Bengals holding a 7-point lead. Look at the stats from the first half. First downs, Bengals with 11 of them, Raiders 10. Bengals have ran 33 total plays, Raiders 32. Bengals outgained the Raiders 196 to 184. They have more yards per play than the Raiders, 5.9 to their 5.8. Outpassing them 138 to 130. However, the Raiders outrushing them 84 to 58. Raiders 3 penalties, 11 yards. Bengals 2 penalties, 10 yards. Bengals forcing the only turnover of the game. A fumble from the sack from Trey Hendrickson. Recovered by Larry Ogunjobi. His name was. Yes. Bengals 16:47 time possession. Raiders 13-13. This is the first of 2 games airing today on TSR. The other one after this, the Patriots and Bills. Third meeting this year between the two. First playoff meeting in almost 60 years, going back to the AFL days. Bills looking to win the season series for the second straight year after taking the AFC East for the second straight year. The Patriots won the first meeting in Buffalo back on December 6th, 14-10 in a windy day, a windy night, I should say, in Buffalo. Look at the playoff picture there. Titans and Packers off this weekend. They're enjoying their bye week, awaiting their competition. That'll be more so decided tomorrow. About to start the second half in Cincinnati. The Bengals holding a 7-point lead. They will start off with the football. Been a pretty good game, I would say. The Raiders making it interesting before the half, getting the touchdown. If you hadn't had your football fix, because later on tonight we still got Patriots Bills, and tomorrow calling both the NFC games. Hopefully Chisel Adonis will be on tomorrow night for Steelers Chiefs. I'll catch him on that, as well as Monday night. $20-13 games. What's at stake? Obviously, besides the obvious, going to the divisional playoffs. Bengals, and let's start with the Raiders. Raiders looking for their first trip to the divisional playoffs since 2002, so 19 years ago. While the Bengals looking for their first trip to the divisional round since 1990. So 31 years. They've led in 7 of 8 games during the postseason game losing streak. The only time they did it was when they got shut out by Indianapolis in the 2014 season. As Carlson set to kick it off for the second half. And again, the football falling off the tee. And it kicks away. And returnable by Evans. Evans from the 9. Getting the left side up to the 25 to the 30. 35 to about the 36-yard line. That's where the Bengals are going to start. Bengals just looking to win the turnover battle and score touchdowns in the red zone. They missed 2 opportunities to do that and had to settle for field goals. The 35-yard line is where the Bengals are starting. Burrow behind center. And a call is to Mixon left side. Mixon get up to the 40, 45, and around the 46-yard line. It's going to move the chains. And great job out there by Hakeem Adeniji getting out there, taking care of business, allowing Mixon to get some more yardage. Burrow in the shotgun, empty backfield, drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. That's chased right around the 49 of the Bengals. Oh, they actually call it 2nd and 5. Midfield. Burrow behind center. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Uzoma getting it up to about the 41. That's going to move the chains. And it calls to Mixon left side. Mixon getting up to about the 36. Running the shotgun, drops back, fires, passes, caught. That's Chase right around the 29, about the 28-yard line. That's going to move the chains. The Bengals coming out in the second half, swinging. They're showing no signs of letting up. And Raider is down, number 38. That is I don't know. Or if it was 35, it's Facetian. Yes, it is. Step aside. Back on your home for the NFL. Brandon Facetian, the one injured for the Raiders. Oh, a little bit of friendly fire there. Corey Littleton was going for the head. He ended up taking out his own guy. Divine Diablo out with a concussion. Quinn Jefferson questionable to return with a foot injury. It is 1st and 10 at the 29. Burrow behind center calls the Mixon left side. It's up to about the 25-yard line. And a flag is down, so let's retrack here. And they're going to get the Bengals for a illegal formation. That's going to knock them back 5 yards. Burrow in the shotgun on 1st and 15. Drops back. Under pressure. He's getting away. Fires. Pass incomplete. He was looking for Samaje Perine. He had to get that one off with pressure coming at him. It was Max Crosby, the one forcing the pressure. Burrow drops back, fires, passes, caught with a flag down right around the 11. But we got to check the marker first. Refs discussing that, either that or talking about dinner plans. Looks like you're at the mall and you're in the food court and you're trying to decide what place we should go to go eat lunch or whatnot. That's what it looks like right here. Or they try to argue, the Raiders try to argue they called timeout before the play started. Of course, could also argue roughing the passer on Max Crosby for a late hit. So here's the verdict. And so the Raiders did get the timeout in. So this play never happened. How funny. I never put the 3 back in there for Vegas. Well, now. I gotta rewrite this. It seems like utter disorganization in Cincinnati. All right, looks like we're finally getting back on track. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. End zone passes. Incomplete. Overshot Higgins. Got to set up for down. Third and 15. Burrow in the shotgun. Quick pass. That's caught by Chase. Chase trying to get to the right side. He'll get up to about the 25. So short of the first down, but at least in a better range for McPherson. This one from 43. He's been true from 30 and 31. Making a 10-point game here in Cincy. The right hash. Snap. Kick. Up. And got it. $10:56 to go in the third. It's now Bengals 23, Raiders 13 on your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, Bengals making it a 10-point game on the McPherson field goal. We'll see how the Raiders respond out of the gates. As McPherson set to kick it off for the Bengals. Yeah, that's going to go out for a touchback. Carr behind center. Calls to Jacobs left side. He goes nowhere. And the first guy over there was number 57. That is... who is 57? I don't know. It was Pratt on the stop. Car behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Waller. Getting up to about the 36-yard line. Is going to move the chains. And now Bengals slow to get up. If it's 65, it's Ogunjobi. Yes, that is indeed Larry Ogunjobi. Let's see. I'm not sure if maybe his knee gave out on him when he was trying to pressure the quarterback. Gets got caught in the turf. Step aside. 10-10 to go, 10-19 to go in the third. It's Bengals 23, Raiders 13. And you're home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati as Ogunjobi being carted off the field. I hope he's okay. But meanwhile, 1st and 10 on the 36, car behind center. And calls it Jacobs. Breaks the first tackle. And had to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. It was Mike Hilton when it almost got the initial tackle. Hubbard and Apple, the ones getting credit for the tackle. Card in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Play action. Looking, fires, passes, caught. We're in the 43. It's Waller. No! Waller did not haul it in. That's going to instead be 3rd down. Let's see. How is that not a catch? Oh, it's Edwards, not Waller, by the way. If I'm the Raiders, I'm going to challenge this. I don't see how this is not a catch. I mean, it's only 7 yards, and it still would be 3rd down, but I don't know how you call this incomplete unless... Yeah, how is that incomplete? Okay, I think they did give him the job. See if it makes a difference. 3rd and 4. Carr in the shotgun drops back. Looking, fires, pass is caught. That's no. Renfro could not haul it in. Jesse Bates knocking it out. Are they calling it a catch? What's going on here? Oh, no, they gave it to him. Okay. Raiders trying to hustle up to the line so they don't challenge. Yeah, nice try. Carr was trying to hustle him to the line to get the snap off before they had a chance to look at it, but they didn't get up there quick enough. I mean, that's bang, bang. Let's see, 1. Oh, they're going to probably overturn this. Renfro couldn't quite get a hold of it when he was getting the second foot down. Let's see, right here. 1. Still getting, and yeah, the ball gets popped out. So this looks like it's going to be reversed. Let's listen in.
All right, so this is in the regular, normal, traditional challenge review process.
Step aside. Got 8:37 to go in the 3rd. Bengals up by 10. You're home for the NFL. Someone from Washington State calling me. Out there in Washington. And verdict is in, is reversed. It is an incomplete pass, so Raiders going to have to punt it away. There's A.J. Cole to punt it away. This is Taylor on the return. The 18 gets to the right side. 29-yard line. So get this, during the commercial break, my phone was going off. I was getting a call from a Washington State number. The only problem is I don't know anybody out in Washington State. Nor do I understand why they would call was Saturday evening, so it was the student loan collectors that called Chisel to Donis during his live stream on Monday. Anyway, Burrow in the shotgun, drops back, fires pass is caught, getting up to about the 34-yard line. It's Boyd. Clearly, it was nothing important because if it was, it would have left me a message. That's how it is. If it's an unfamiliar number, you just ignore it. And if it really was urgent, they leave a message. We Burrow behind center. And they give it, this is Boyd. Getting up to about the 38. A flag is down, so let's retract a sec. And they're going to get the Raiders for illegal hands to the face. Oh, excuse me, the Bengals. That's going to knock them back. Back to 27. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes. Incomplete try for Higgins. Set up third down. Third and 12. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Look at pressure coming. He's going to go down. Right on the 15-yard line. It's Max Crosby. And the Raiders defense making a stand there. And Burrow was left defenseless. All he could do was just hold on for dear life. This will be Kevin Huber set to punt it away. And on the return, flips it, but he gets it back. And a close call there for the Raiders. As Hunter Renfrow muffed the punt, but he was able to get back on it. Crazy season in Vegas. Gruden having to resign after controversial email surfaced. Henry Ruggs cut after a DUI. Former first-rounder Damon Arnett released after gun threats were made. A season in turmoil, and somehow they found themselves not just in the playoffs, but as the number 5 seed, so favorable position as a wild card. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, stepping up, fires, passes, caught. That's Jackson flagged down to 40, up to at the 37, but let's check the marker. 37 of the Bengals, that is. But nope, it is going to come back. So instead of having it in Bengal territory, they now have it inside their 20. Oh, yeah, it looked like he was trying to tackle him. That's a good call. right there. You would have thought he had the football instead with how he was blocking. Quote-unquote blocking. All right, 1st and 20 upcoming. 6:26 to go in the third. Carr in the shotgun, empty backfield, drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught right around the 26-yard line. It's Renfro. Getting a good chunk of those yards back. Second and 10, or excuse me, 2nd and 11. Carr in the shotgun, drops back, fires, passes, incomplete. Eli Apple on the coverage, almost knocked it right back to Mike Hilton. Was trying for Brian Edwards. And after all that, he almost made the catch. But almost doesn't cut it. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires, passes, caught. That's Redford to the 40. Getting up to about the 42-yard line. It's going to move the chains. Carr behind center. Calls to Jacobs right side. Jacobs getting up to about the 50-yard line. Second and 2, Carr behind center. Calls to Jacobs again. Cuts back to the right. First down a little more. To about the 43-yard line. Yep, Trey Hendrickson concussion. He's questionable to return for the Bengals. Pardon me. Carr behind center. Calls to Jacobs left side. Gets up to about the 38. Second and 5, Carr behind center. Calls to Jacobs left side. Jacobs past the 35 to 33. A flag is down. For now, it's a first down. Let's check the marker. And I gotta get the Raiders. It's holding, and that is on Andre James. So that's going to knock him back. Carr behind center, drops back, pressure coming. Has to get it off. It's Jacobs, 45. It's about the 41-yard line. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, swing pass. That's Renfro slipping a tackle, getting up to about the 36. He'll be short. But let's see if they sing it out. Carlson, it'd be a 54-yard try. It's 100 seconds to go in the third. And it looks like they're going to go for it. Or maybe they're going to have to take time to talk about it. Oh, no, there's a Bengal down. It's Hilton. And Hilton up, walking off on his own power. So let's see. I think the Raiders, I can understand going for it. It's kind of in no man's land. Too close to punt it away. I don't know if I would trust Carlson this soon from 54. So I think, you got to go for it. So converting on 4th and 3. Running 46%, passing 48. Carr's in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes. Incomplete. A flag flies, though. They might get the Bengals for interference. It came from the secondary, and if that's the case, it's going to be a first down. Yes, they are going to get the Bengals. And it's Vernon Hargraves, the guilty party. So the Raiders will get a fresh set of downs. The 25-yard line, Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, fires, passes, caught right around the 10-yard line as Brian Edwards took a shot from Jesse Bates, but not before he sets up 1st and goal. We're zeroing in on the end of the third quarter. Well, they actually give him the 9-yard line. Carr drops back, rolling his right, fires past it, goes out of the end zone. So 32 seconds to go in the quarter. Oh, yeah, you're trying to give him a side hug. You can't do that. Not on 4th down. Carr in the shotgun. Calls to Jacobs up the middle. Jacobs plowing through. Jacobs down to the 1. Not quite there. Flag is thrown, though, so let's check the marker. Oh, no. So instead of it being right on the doorstep, that's going to push him back 10 yards, and now will be 2nd and long. A long goal, that is. What might be the final play of the 3rd quarter upcoming. Carr in the shotgun with an empty backfield. They gotta get the snap off. Gotta get it off. They were able to do that. Carr fires passes, incomplete, trying for Waller, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. "15 minutes separate these two from a trip to the divisional round. It's Bengals 23, Raiders 13 on your home for the NFL.
Of the ball.
About to start the 4th quarter here in Cincinnati. Bengals 15 minutes away from their first playoff win in over 3 decades. Raiders trying to get their first in almost 2 decades. Right now they're sitting at 3rd and goal from the 19. Carr in the shotgun, drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught, and only getting it up to about the 16 is Waller. You got plenty of time. I think you just go for the field goal. At least make it a 1-possession game, and you just have to have faith in your defense. Carlson, who's made it from 47 and 28. This one from 34. from the right hash. And snap. Kick. Up. Got it. .14-17 to go in the game. It's now Bengals 23, Raiders 16 on your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, Raiders trim the deficit to 7 after the field goal by Carlson. Now it sets up an important drive for the Bengals. And Carlson set to kick it away. Turned by Evans from the 2-yard line. The 10, 15, 20, up to around the 25-yard line. We're going to look at both teams' last playoff victory. The last time the Raiders won a playoff game, the 2002-2003 AFC Championship. The Bengals, the 1990-91 AFC Wildcard. Strangely enough, against the same team. Bengals did it against the then Houston Oilers, and then the Raiders did it against the Tennessee Titans. And that could be a potential opponent for them in the next round, as the calls the mixing gets about a couple on the play. Of course, that all depends on what happens the rest of the weekend. Burrow in the shotgun. Excuse me. Drops back. Fires passes. Caught. That's Uzoma. Close to the marker. I think he's going to be just short. They're caught 3rd in inches. Burrow behind center. Calls the Mixon. Mixon fighting with that last effort. Might have gotten it. Mixon saying he got, and he did indeed. Call it the 36, actually. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. Off the hands of Chase. Second and 10. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets it out to Mixon. Mixon will get it up to about the 39. That'll set up 3rd and 7. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. Chase inside Raider territory at about the 43. And that's going to move the chains to keep the drive going. Just keep the car running. They call it 42. Burrow in the shotgun. And play action. Fires, passes, caught the Chase. Up to the 31. It's going to move the chains. Burrow behind center on 1st and 10. Calls the Mixon. Make that Perrine. Getting maybe a yard, if that. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires. Passes. Caught. Up to the 20-yard line. It's Higgins. First time I'm calling the name T. Higgins today. Next play, the 10th play of the drive for the Bengals. Coming up on 9 minutes of play here in the game. Going to try to make it a 2-possession game upcoming here. Burrow in the shotgun, empty backfield. Fires, passes, caught. And that's Boyd right around the 13. 2nd and 4 from the 13. Burrow behind center, calls to Mixon. Mixon getting it outside, gets to about the 10-yard line. First fix this error. It's up 3rd and 1. What might be critical play here. If the Raiders can hold them to a field goal, I feel like they still have an outside chance of rallying back. If the Bengals get a touchdown, they're in trouble. Coming up on the 7.5-minute mark, so we're hitting the midway mark here in the 4th quarter. Burrow behind center in the I formation. Pitches to Mixon. Mixon in trouble, and he won't get back. And maybe to the line of scrimmage, that's it. So I would imagine Zach Taylor would do the same thing and kick the field goal. .709 to go. It looked like Burrow was in trouble. Mixon was in trouble, and somehow was still able to get to the line of scrimmage despite it. They're going to measure. I don't know why. It didn't look like he had it. Let's see. And now. So 4th and inches upcoming. Like I said, I'd imagine they just send the field goal unit out. But they're going to say, no way, we're going for it. Unless they want to try to see if they can draw the Raiders offside. Try to get a free first down. Here's the thing. If you fail, the Raiders should just get a touchdown to tie it up. You help the Raiders. I would kick the field goal, make it a 2-possession game again. I mean, let's see what happens here. I mean, remember, I did criticize Kyle Shanahan's decision to punt it away with under 2 minutes to go, down 7, and it worked out for them. Burrow behind center. Raiders stack in the middle pretty tight. And it looks like the Bengals are going to reconsider. I would trust they would reconsider. I mean, at this, I just kick the field goal. Make it a 2-possession game. Make life a little bit more difficult for the Raiders. Don't give them an opportunity to make things easier for them. I mean, you're under 7 minutes away from your first playoff victory in over 3 decades. You don't want to squander it committing some type of buffoonery like going for it when you just kick the field goal and make it a 2-possession game, and that's what they're going to do. 28-yard try for McPherson, 3 for 3 today. And snap, kick, up, and got it. .646 to go in the game. Now Bengals 26, Raiders 16 here on your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, Bengals making it a 10-point game. Playoff drought's the longest. Raiders' last one was 19 years ago. The Dolphins' last playoff win 21 years ago. Lions 30 years ago. And the Bengals sitting at 31, although they are under 7 minutes away from that ending. Neither the Dolphins or Lions in the playoffs. So if the Bengals win, Lions will hold that record now. Kicks away. Johnson from the goal line. Right side. Gets up to the 20. To around the 23-yard line. So Raiders need points on this drive. Playbook is still open. There's still a good amount of time. Even though you only have 2 timeouts, you still got plenty of time to work with. So no need to go into panic mode just yet. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires passes. Caught. That's Renfro. Getting up to about the 26-yard line. Carr in the shotgun on 2nd and 7. Drops back. Pressure coming. He fires passes. Caught. That's Jacobs. To the 30, 35, 40. Here we go. Up to about the 45-yard line. Flag is down, though. For the moment, it's a first down, but something tells me it's going to come back. And they're going to get the Raiders for an eligible man downfield, so that wipes out a 19-yard gain. As Leatherwood, the guilty party, and 12, Carr drops back. Looking, fires passes, caught. That's Jacobs. Gonna lose a yard. A flag is down. So let's check the marker here. Oh, they're gonna get the Bengals. Let's see what they got him for. For holding. Who gives them the 5 yards right back, as well as a fresh set of downs. 22, that is Chidobe Awuzie. Now the Raiders have a fresh set of downs. Carr in the shotgun, drops back. Looking, floats it up there, passes, incomplete, trying for Waller. Probably need a cherry picker to catch that one. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught right around the 39-yard line. That's Waller, and that's going to move the chains. Carr in the shotgun. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the game. He drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught Renfro, but he's met up at the 42-yard line. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes, incomplete, trying for Foster Moreau. Oh, 2nd and 5, not 2nd and 7, I'm sorry. Well, guess what? Now it's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, not 4th and 5. Carr in the shotgun, drops back, looking, fires, passes, incomplete. Trying for Edwards, he overshot it. Now, I kind of feel like this is 4-down territory because clock's ticking on you, and especially because you used the timeout earlier in the half. Because your window of opportunity is shutting right here if you can't convert. And they are going to indeed go for it. Carr running out of time. And they're going to have to call timeout. With 4:27 to go in the game. And this could very well be the game right here. As well as the Raiders' season. Fourth and 5, and what could be the season right here for the Raiders if they don't convert. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes. Caught! That's Jackson! And he just ran out of bounds to the 30-yard line. I don't understand why. He caught it right around the 32. Hey, he could have just easily gone upfield and got some more yardage. He got the first down. I think that's the important part. Now, still alive in this game. Carr in the shotgun, drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. It's Jacobs. Jacobs getting the first down a little more up to the 17-yard line. Raiders not going down quietly. Coming up on 4 minutes to play here in Cincinnati. Carr in the shotgun. And quick pass, that's caught by Jones. Getting out of bounds. Looks like he got out around the 10. Second and 3 upcoming. Now Marcus Mariota checking into the game at quarterback, so look for him to keep it. Do something with it. Oh, no, Carr's in the game. I'm sorry. And I'll just throw it away. I thought I saw an 8. That was my bad. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Carr in his shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Ball was tipped. And incomplete. Was trying for Waller. And I would imagine they'd send out the field goal unit. Rich Bisaccia. Oh, it wasn't Tim. It just went off the helmet of Hubbard. And that's what you call using your head right there. You just take the points. You're going to have to do an onside kick. And that's what they're going to do. Carlson from 28. Snap, kick, up, and good. Getting interesting here in Cincinnati. 3:34 to go in the game. It's now Bengals 26, Raiders 19 on your home for the NFL. Raiders trim the deficit to 7 on the Carlson field goal. Now we'll see if they go for the onside kick and try it up. But you got one timeout left. They're down to 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Does not look like they're going to go for an onside kick. And kicks away. Evans from the 1. Out to the 10, 15, 20. Up to about the 26-yard line. So no room for error for the Raiders. I feel like they gotta force a 3 and out. Because those 2 timeouts they used earlier, especially on that 4th down, you might have been able to get away with it. But now, you got no room for error. You can't allow a first down. Burrow behind center. And it calls to Mixon, and Mixon goes nowhere. So, good start for the Raiders there. So, probably get at least 1, maybe 2 more plays before the 2-minute warning before you have to use that last timeout. 2nd and 12 upcoming. And a pitch to Chase, right side. Jamar Chase reversing field. And we'll get it up to the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals do not have to call play before the 2-minute warning. And it looks like the Raiders are going to use their final timeout, which will set up a critical 3rd down upcoming here. Because if the Bengals convert, then they can start running clock. I have the 2-minute warning, but that's about it. Burrow in the shotgun on 3rd and 11. What could be the ball game right here? And the Bengals are going to use a timeout themselves, so they'll be down to 1 left. Potential opponents, if the Bengals hold on, they'll either host New England if Pittsburgh wins tomorrow night. They'll visit Buffalo if Pittsburgh wins tomorrow night. Or they head to Tennessee if Kansas City wins. Third and 11. Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes caught. Uzoma. He's got to get to the market. He won't. It's up to the 32-yard line. So the Raiders will have one last shot. But now with no timeouts, they too have no room for error in the offense. Two minutes to go. Bengals on the verge of their first playoff victory in 3 decades. And it's right here on your home for the NFL. Back in Cincinnati, Bengals 2 minutes away from their first playoff win in 3 decades. It's later on tonight. We got the Patriots Bills right here on TSR. Tomorrow, Eagles Buccaneers at 1 o'clock. I'll have that on TSR. As well as 49ers Cowboys following that game. And then Steelers Chiefs on SNF. I will not cover that game, as well as Monday night with the Rams and Cardinals. Huber punts it away. And Renfro and away from it, and it will be down right at the 35. So the Raiders have to go 65 yards to tie it up. And they got 111 seconds to work with. Carr in the shotgun, drops back. Pressure coming. He steps away, gets it out to Jacobs. Jacobs in the 45-50. And a flag is down for the moment. He has a first down at midfield. But that might not be happening now. Or maybe not, because the Bengal player was looking like it was going to be. Oh, you can add another 15 to that. So now it will be first down in Bengal territory. Khalid Kareem with the roughing the passer call. I don't know, man. Oh, Carr, you sold that. Oh, what a sell job. Oh, come on. Go pick up your Academy Award on the way out of the stadium. Carr in the shotgun, drops back. Fires pass is incomplete. Try for Waller. He just goes like that. He just nods his head back. It's like complete sell job. Total sell. Carr in the shotgun, drops back, looking, on trouble. He's gonna go down. As that is B.J. Hill on the sack. And the Raiders don't have time to mess around. They got to hurry back up. From the 43, Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Fires passes. Caught by Waller. Getting up to about the 25-yard line. Is going to move the chains. A minute to go. I'll make that the 19. Carr drops back, looking, fires passes, incomplete. Jacobs was the intended target, but maybe a good thing he didn't catch it because he wasn't going to get anything. Gonna have another down to the wire finish here. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes, dropped. As Foster Moreau could not bring it in. 45 seconds left. Carr in the shotgun on 3rd and 10. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught, and around the first down marker, it's Zay Jones. But the Raiders got to hurry up. They got to clock it. And that's exactly what Carr will do. with 29 seconds left. I just realized I never took one of the timeouts off for the Bengals. Second and goal. And the 9. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Ends up. Pass incomplete. Jesse Bates on the coverage. 25 seconds remaining. Might need to say forget the chair. Get back up. Crunch time, fellas. And Carr in the shotgun on third down. And drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. Tried for Renfro, and it's all going to come down to this. So it's either going to be a touchdown or that's game. As Renfro slipped down. 17 seconds, it all comes down to this. 4th and goal. Carr's got to hurry. 5 seconds on the play clock. He's in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Ends up. Passes. Intercepted. Oh, no. It's caught, but he's short. He's short. And the Bengals are going to tack it on in the playoffs for the first time in 31 years. Oh, my goodness. There will be no more Viva Las Vegas. Who they think can tack it on? Who they think can tack it on? Oh! Was intercepted, by the way. Pratt did come away with that. I thought maybe the Raiders had caught it, but he was short. It doesn't matter now. That was 4th down. And Burrow will kneel down. And the biggest win for the Cincinnati Bengals since Boomer Esiason was leading the crew back in January 1991. Ends the longest active drought amongst the 4 major sports. It's going to be a final. Your final in Cincinnati, Bengals 26, Raiders 19. Don't go anywhere. Patriots, Bills upcoming for the moment. This is Kyle the Fanatic signing off.